Making an indie game that stands out in 2025 feels almost impossible, doesn't it? There are thousands of new games released every month, so how do you make sure yours isn't just lost in the noise? You might have a great idea, but what are the core features that actually turn that idea into a success? The hard truth is, most indies fail not because the idea was bad, but because they missed a few key ingredients. In this video, we're going to break down the absolute must-have features for any indie game to succeed, from story and art to the deep magic of gameplay mechanics. And if you stick around, I'll show you how you can build a game concept from scratch using every single one of these pillars. First up, and honestly, this is the most important feature, a strong core gameplay loop. This is the foundation of your game. It's the set of actions the player repeats over and over, and it has to feel good every single time. Without this, even the most beautiful game with the most moving story will feel like a chore. So many developers get this wrong. They add way too many features before making sure the basic act of playing is actually fun. The key is to refine your core loop until it's engaging all on its own. Think about the strategic deck building in Slay the Spire, where every card choice matters. Or look at the simple yet deeply satisfying rhythm of farming, exploring, and building relationships in Stardew Valley. These games have loops that are rewarding in themselves, whether it's the thrill of a perfect combo or the satisfaction of a perfectly managed day. These core actions are what keep players coming back for more. Your goal is to make the player's main activity so polished that they want to do it for hours. Next, let's talk about visuals. Your game needs a unique and memorable art style. In a super crowded market, your game's visuals are its first impression. Now, this isn't about having the most realistic graphics. Let's be real. Indie devs can't compete with AAA budgets on that front, and you shouldn't even try. The goal is to create a visual identity that's instantly recognizable and stands out. The solution is to pick an art style that not only looks different, but also serves your game's theme. Look at the beautiful hand-drawn 1930s cartoon aesthetic of Cuphead. Every single frame was drawn on paper, giving it an authentic, unforgettable look. Or consider the dark, cohesive, and moody world of Hollow Knight, which uses its simple character designs against detailed backgrounds to create a haunting atmosphere. Your game needs to be so visually distinct that someone can see a single screenshot and know exactly what game it is. That's what turns a passing glance into a click. Third on our list, your game needs a compelling narrative or a strong central theme. While not every single game needs a 100-hour epic story, it does need to connect with the player on an emotional level. A game without a soul just feels empty. Players don't just want to complete a checklist of tasks. They want to feel something. A powerful story can be the hook that keeps players invested long after the novelty of the gameplay wears off. A great indie game makes you feel something, whether it's joy, sorrow, or suspense. For example, a game like Road 96 tells a fantastic story about trying to escape a totalitarian country where your choices have a real impact and create a powerful sense of investment. A strong narrative gives players a reason to care about the world you've poured your heart into. Alright, so theory is great, but let's see how this actually works in practice. Let's cook up a game idea right now and apply these principles. We'll call it Shadow Inheritance. It's a third-person game where you inherit a creepy old mansion from a mysterious uncle. For the core gameplay, the loop is a tense cycle of exploration, survival, and discovery. You have to sneak through the mansion at night, hunting for valuables to pay off your uncle's massive debt. But you're not alone. You have to evade the ghostly threats that haunt the halls, making every moment a strategic decision between greed and survival. Visually, we'd give Shadow Inheritance a dark, atmospheric style, maybe with a unique twist where the ghosts are only visible in reflections. This would enhance the dread and make checking every mirror a part of the gameplay itself. And at its heart, the game would have a compelling narrative. As you explore, you'd find letters and journals that piece together the unsettling secret of your uncle, the debt, and the origin of the haunting, pulling you deeper into the world. Building a game is a massive journey, and we're all learning together. If you're working on your own indie game, or just love seeing how they get made, I'd love for you to join this community. Drop a comment below and tell me about a feature you think is a must-have, or an indie game that you think nails these 3 pillars. And if you got some value out of this, subscribing to the channel is the best way to let me know and to follow along for more deep dives into game design. So, to quickly recap the big 3, a strong core gameplay loop, a unique art style, and a compelling narrative. These are the features that can elevate your indie game from just another title to a truly memorable experience. It's not about having a massive budget, it's about being creative, focused, and having something special to offer the world. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Now go out there and build something incredible.